All right, Cullen, well, welcome. Congratulations getting drafted in Calgary. First off, how are you feeling?
I mean, amazing. It's a dream come true, really. So, I'm super excited to get started with them, and like I said, kind of speechless. It's a dream come true.
And you also now hold history as the first ASU player to go in the first round. What has ASU meant to you, going there for this past season?
Yeah, it's been huge just having the staff, having confidence in me, coming in a year early, just like being able to trust the staff and them trust me. I think it's been huge, and them taking a chance on me, believing in me. I think it paid off for me and them too. I mean, I had a great year, and can't wait to go back next year.
And I know Greg Powers came to you with the draft. What does it mean for him to come to you and support you the whole way through?
Yeah, great. Like I said, they've been there for me every step of the way, just super supportive. So having him here is obviously super great. Just to have him, he's supporting me, and can't be more thankful for who I got involved with in my life.
How has he helped you get to this point?
I think just growing up and maturing, especially just being in college. Some of those guys are 24, 25 years old, and I'm 17. So, just talking with him and having a relationship with him has just really helped me grow as a person and a human being. So, having that staff at Arizona State, it's been great.
And now that you've been in the desert for a whole year, how have you seen hockey grow in Arizona, and do you think hockey belongs in Arizona?
Yeah, I think it's definitely growing. I mean, there's talks of other schools on the, California and stuff like that starting D1. So I think it's great for the sport, just, growing up. Players like Matthews coming from Arizona and stuff like that. I think it's great.
And there are guys like Josh Stone and other guys that have been drafted from ASU ahead of you. Have you kind of seen those players move on and have great careers in the NHL, and has that kind of prompted you to keep going with your dream?
Yeah, it's really cool to see some of those players like Donor. See a lot of those guys skate at ASU in the summers too. So I got to meet them last summer and learn from them a little bit. Matthews and Tage Thompson, they were skating there too. So being on the ice with them at the same time is a really cool experience. So I mean, like I said, it's been a dream come true to get drafted, and I can't thank them enough for how much they've done for me at Arizona State.
What were the emotions like when your name was called? So it looked like there was excitement plus some relief in there too.
Yeah, I guess last pick of the first round, I wanted to go first round. I think everyone, has that dream too. So I guess some relief, but, just pure excitement just for me and my family, how much they've done for me throughout the years, and how much my family just means to me is, a lot. So couldn't be more thankful.
How much of your time in the program and in the USHL helped prepare you for this?
A lot. I mean, the program's a hard place to go into. A lot of lifting and playing games when you're tired and everything like that. Playing older guys too as a really young team. So you go through a lot of hard stuff, which I think really helped me grow as a person and a player too. And also learning how to build relationships with coaches and stuff off the ice and on the ice. So it was really big part of my development as a player.
It's only 16 months ago. You were a high schooler. You were 17 years old. Fast forward to today, you've been selected by an NHL team. You're in college. What has that journey been like for you?
Yeah, it's always been a long journey. Ever since I was a kid. But I just put in a lot of work, and here at the end. So just the beginning of this journey now. So super happy and speechless.
It sounds like you're going back to Tempe next season. What's something you want to improve on next season?
I think just using my speed effectively in both zones, defensively and offensively, and just putting on some more muscle and stuff too to get stronger. I want to play in the NHL someday, so being able to go against those guys that are 6'3", 6'4", and they're super strong too. I got to get stronger. So I think those are the two main things I'm focusing on, and obviously get better at scoring and all the regular stuff. But I think I do a good job with that stuff already. So
have you spoken to Joey DeCord or Josh Stone? Have they given you any advice?
I've talked to them before, not recently, but obviously it's just cool to see their journey in the NHL and see how they're progressing too.